Alright, we should be going. How's it looking? How's it sounding? Alright, please hold. Please. I can't do the holding music. I don't really have any off the top of my head that I remember. It's Pokemon Legends Arceus! Alright. So hopefully the sound is working out well. We had some issues last time with the game sound coming through and our lovely, lovely voices coming through. So we're picking up with Pokemon Legends Arceus. The Pokemon origin story. Or something. You getting sound?
Sort of.
So we're still a little laggy. What's up with that? Alright, we got Ricky, Chuck Testa, Starly, Shinx, Wurmple, and Glitch. Which sound? Well, the game is a bit laggy over here, but am I coming through alright?
You're coming through fine.
Okay. Would this turn it down? Because if it's gonna be laggy, I Oh, no, I'm just gonna get into it.
That will turn the sound down.
Should I do that? Let's see, does that look a little bit better? Here's hoping.
No, I mean, like just now, I heard the steps that you took.
Oh. I guess it's a step forward from no sound yesterday, huh? It's not 100%, but a little bit better. We're working on the audio issues. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Come on, Chuck Testa, let's go.
Come on, Chuck Testa.
Well, we call him Chuck Testa because, you know, you think it's something else and it's a Bidoof.
Chuck Testa.
Yeah, it's Chuck Testa. Oh. But, I mean, despite the audio delay, how's everything else looking? Good? So I hope you guys enjoy our fancy new setup over here. I recently did a, oh god, Chuck Testa. I recently did a design for Dick, the civet that you see on the bottom right-hand side. Our friend Hachi is going to be helping out with making the YouTuber is. So he's already done the work on the wolf skull and the lion's mane. I already have the laughing skull. And so I finished the civet earlier today, so I'm going to have to send that to him. Could you try something in the chat, dear?
Yeah, sure.
And then I have with me Mr. Dickrickles, the wonderful, incredible Dickrickles. Huh. I love you too. Come on, Chuck Testa, roll out. You know, I am just noticing now that Chuck Testa's Woo! Fantastic. Woo! I'm just trying to see if it's on screen. It is? Okay. Can you make it stay longer? I'm not sure if you can. Tesla's not looking so good, everyone. Well, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Can you have any name suggestions for this Starly? Mr. Rickles?
No. The games are way louder than you.
Oh.
Like I would turn the game down.
I don't know how to do that. Oh. Better? Alright, let me rest that over there. My wrist has been sore. Alright. I'm gonna change Starly's name. I don't know why, but I enjoy naming the bird types Walter. But I named this one Xavier. You have any name suggestions for Shinx and Wurmple here? We have Ricky, Chuck, Testa, Xavier, and Glitch. Oh, the game's not lagging now. You notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Don't know what that was about, but I'm happy.
Well, it might be, well, let's see what it looks like once you start playing again, because that's a simple animation right there.
Yeah. So let's see. What are their names?
Do you remember how to spell Fievel? I don't remember how to spell Fievel, but that's what I want to name Shinx.
It's... Oh, he does look like Feifel.
Right?
It's like Fifel, I think, is Feifel.
Fievel. Papa.
American Tail.
Fievel.
And this Wurmple, I want to name it Cannon Fodder.
Stan.
Stan? It's a girl.
Well then...
It's a girl, as I say as I continue naming it Stan.
Then don't name it Stan. Hang on.
No,
Staniella? Stanielle.
Stampany.
Stampany.
Like Stephanie, right?
Yeah,
That's a name.
that's a name, all right.
Sure, it's a millennial new age name, but you know. How do you spell Stamphony?
I don't think there's an A there.
Stanfany.
Stanaffy?
I don't know.
Oh God. All right. I mean, whatever.
It'd be funny if Nintendo has.
I would care a little more if it wasn't just a worm.
Have you seen the new Diglets? By the way?
No.
The new Diglets are supposed to look like nematodes. The type of worm, you know?
Oh, is that real?
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, I think
I
it
thought
looks...
that was like a pic. I scrolled right past that and was like,
I-
oh, a picture of a nematode, and somebody said it's a Diglett. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Nematodes are kind of like Diglets. Ha. Ah, man.
Oh, it's a bit laggy again.
I'm disappointed.
Oh god, it ran. Alright, you know, at this point I'm just gonna try to catch some more Eevees and be disappointed by more Bidoof. So how's it coming through now?
That bums me out.
Any better?
I mean, it's a little laggy, but it's keeping up with it, you know?
Or both sound...
Maybe we should try a different game at some point, because, like, maybe it's the fact that this one's on a chip. I don't know.
See, I would think it being on a chip helps.
I don't know. I'm sorry, love.
Maybe it's just my computer.
Maybe is your computer due for an update? Like a systems update?
No, but it's not as fancy as yours.
I mean, mine's a gaming computer, so...
That's what I mean.
Like, it is made for that.
Damn it, it's a Bidoof. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Can you put something in the chat, Boo? I want to see if it's sticking. Did it run away? I wasn't looking. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I didn't mean just the word something. I meant
You said put something in the chat.
put your little dick rocket. Did you just put it in there? It's just super laggy. There it is. You can enjoy this icon and many more if you go check out dickrickles on Twitch and Twitch. I don't think YouTube has icons. Yeah, it's a Bidoof over there. I'm supposed to be going someplace. I'm just walking around like a Joe Schmo. It's nice to know that Feifel's keeping his, earning his keep. That's a tiny-ass Starly. I want it. Do you see how tiny that thing is?
Oh, Lord, yeah, that is tiny.
I'm gonna zap it. Oh, it's a feisty one. And zap it. It's too tiny to make it out here. Man, these Pokemon are leveling up fast. Anyway, what's everyone's opinion on the multiple Pokemon getting XP when you defeat somebody, or honestly, even if you do,
I like it because it kind of implies the team is watching.
That does, I don't know. I like it for that because leveling up is so much easier. But at the same time, it's, I don't know. I grew up with generations that didn't have that, so it's kind of weird. Like, it feels like it's too easy.
I remember you used to need a special item.
Yeah, and it was only
you would
one
need, like an item called XP share, and it was like, and it wasn't that the whole team got XP. It was that one Pokemon would get XP no matter if it battled or not.
Yeah, and part of the reason, but the only thing that was different about that was that the XP share was for one Pokemon. So it's like, if you had an entire team, you had to kind of rotate them out. There we go. I got a Whizzle. It'd be cool to me that if your characters drew them in the game like they were a sketch. Kind of like how Professor Oak does in the one Pokemon movie with Celebi and Suicune. I think that's supposed to be Oak, right?
Who,
The kid. And that is in Back in Time when Celebi is visiting the past.
Yes, that's supposed to be Oak.
You don't need to battle it every time to catch it, right?
No.
Yeah, because they're like, it's aggressive. You have to whoop it. Are you coming through okay on the speaker too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I need to go to bed in a minute.
You do indeed. Wait, do I have to beat that Weasel up? I mean, I'm gonna, but... all it knows is rage.
Jesus.
Right? I'm gonna zap it. Haha.
Yeah, you're like, that's shit.
Wait, why didn't it count the other one as, dealing an electric type move? I thought I used an electric type. Oh, that's right. I caught it. That's why. Ah. I need to pay attention more. Let's see. Go, Xavier. Blow it away. Yeah, I don't know. In the earlier games, it seemed like it took so much for them to level up. But at the end, it, really felt worth it. You know?
Oh yeah, I get that. I mean, I sort of I appreciate it though. I guess for the sake of it being a more like laid back game
Yes, definitely.
than usual Pokemon was. Pokemon felt like a giant game of chess almost.
Yeah,
This one feels a lot more just exploratory.
but I kind of appreciate that on the sheer basis of it's like you really have to think about it, you know? Like you really have to think about your next moves and who you're training for the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a potion recipe. A berry and a leek. Alright. Ooh, a medicinal leek. Are leeks, like, all over the place in Japan? Because it seems like a common enough theme that, like, Farfetch'd has it. And Farfetch'd is based on, like, a Japanese joke of, like, the duck came with onions. Like, the meal is, like, made itself. So, I don't know. Are leeks all the rage in Japan? That's my question. Alright, let's see what we have so far. We gotta go see the professor, but so far we have a pretty good jump on the decks. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it is real laggy. Okay, let's try a... Fifle's kinda out of it. Guess we could get Ricky buffed up a little bit. So we definitely have to take some of these guys out. Damn it, he ran away. What the hey? Let's see. Do I have a map? Oh no, I don't have a map yet. Huh. There we go. Okay. Come around here to Aspiration Hill. It is kind of neat, I will admit, seeing the 2D world of Diamond and Pearl translated both to the remake and to, like, I don't know. What is this called, Boo? Like, this is an open world, but this is, like, 3D, partially?
It is kind of open world.
No, it's not that. I mean, how is this different, though, from the remake of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl versus this?
Oh, well, yeah, it's way more 3D than that. Because it was, like, it still used the sprites, you know?
Yes. Let's see, and I think now I can get this stupid thing updated. I think he gives me the map, right? $38 followers. So, thank you for the follow. I just noticed Air Gaming 96. Thank you. Thank you.
What was it?
I got a follow.
Who?
See? Error Gaming 96 there.
What is that? That sounds familiar.
Either way.
Well, thank you. Either way.
You're the user that shows me that my little meter is working properly down there.
That's true.
My meter to affiliate.
That's very true.
So I appreciate that. Ooh. I can't remember what the difference is between these two. Do you know? Can you see it?
What,
the difference there?
Yeah.
No, like, it says there's a difference between the two.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like between male and female Bidoof. Oh, I think the tail is longer, right?
Wait, let me see.
That's the boy, that's the girl.
So the boy's got balls.
Oh my god, it does. Oh my god,
It's like a tanuki.
It might be based off a tanuki.
They're based off beavers.
Well, I know, but I mean, they can be based off of two things.
I guess that's kind of true, yeah.
Alright. So they want me to find an unusual Ponyta, and I already know that that's slang for, find a shiny. And I don't want to say I don't have the time, because I do have the time. But I don't have the chutzpah to go searching for it. Wait, what do you still need? Let's return to the village. Let's see what else we have to do. I'll be honest, I've only been paying like half-assed attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. All I know right now is there's a guy over there that wants a Wurmple. So I'm gonna go get a giant Wurmple and force him to take it. Let's see. Alright, so I gotta find out about Starly too, so that makes sense mostly on the sheer fact of, these are all starter missions, so. I actually don't mind doing the villagers. I don't mind helping out the villagers because it's kind of nice to see the town build up around you. Let me see. Okay, so I just have to get more points. Alright. I gotchas. There's some cool Pokemon on this level too. You can find Goldbat and Abra and the other locations once you get Sneasel to climb past the rocks. So I really just have to get more points then, huh? Alright then, come on, Chuck Testa. Come on. Oh god! Jesus, Chuck Testa, you can't run after him? You're just gonna watch him run away? I can't remember what game it was exactly. I want to say it was Pokemon Black and White. That they implemented the dual battles. And I would love to see that again. The 2-on-2 each time. Pokemon Gale of Darkness, I believe, did it as well. Because you got a... Was it Gale of Darkness or was it Coliseum? Do you know? Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Hey, Wallflower!
Hey, girl.
We're trying to decide which Pokemon games had the 2-on-2 Pokemon battles. I'm pretty sure Coliseum had it, Gale of Darkness had it, and then Pokemon Black and White had it too. Alright. We're hunting down,
I liked Pokemon Coliseum.
I know, but they
the
had...
battle sequences, whatever.
Yeah, because they had... It was 2-on-2, right?
It could be.
I thought it was most of the time.
No, there would be times when it was.
Did he run away again? God damn.
Pussy.
He is a pussy. Black and White. Oh, if you've never played it, definitely either play it through an emulator, or if I can find my chip, definitely give back Black and White a play. It is one of my favorites, like, in the series. The starters are fun. They're not really memorable, because it's like Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott actually the third one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I guess they are semi-memorable. But, I don't know. The Pokemon that were introduced in that generation, I think, are, like, some of my favorites. Okay. Alright.
Good night, everybody. Don't forget to check out, the Denkinasu YouTube channel. And, give her a follow if you haven't already given her a follow, alright? I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright. Good night. Love you. Alright. So yeah, it was the generation I skipped because at the time I was like, I'm too cool for Pokemon. I get you. Yeah, I did come out at that time. Because I think I was like a freshman in high school. And you definitely get that attitude of too cool for Pokemon. Mary says goodnight. Got some apricorns. Let's go check this guy out over here. We got, you know what, let's try Stananthony. We did name it Stan initially, and then I found out it was a girl. So I'm kind of like, Stephanie, but I want to keep the name Stan in there. So we named it Stananthony. It doesn't look like any name in particular, but I kind of like the ring of Stananthony. Okay. It works. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. It's fun. And Stananthony sounds like a name that a millennial parent would give their kids. Or like not even a millennial, a Gen Z parent. I'm gonna poison it to death. Most def, I'll let you pick your kid. I'll pick your kid's middle name for you. Yeah. Alright. I'm not sure how much, because like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm not sure how many points we have to get for Professor Labaton to be happy. We don't get a fighting type game, or a fighting type, until a little bit later. I'm pretty sure there's Machops over there, but because Machop is usually the first fighting type that they give you. Let's see if I can get some Ponytas. Because they don't always spawn around. So I try to get them when I can. I don't think I've ever found the blue Ponyta, like the shiny Ponyta. I don't think I've found it for the one mission that requires it. Good job, Xavier. So, so far I'm loving the names for the Pokemon that we have. We have Feifel, Stananthony, Glitch, Ricky, Chuck Testa, and we end on Xavier. There they are. We have a Buizel as well, but we have to go get him out. Huh. I found the shiny. You know it triggers a cutscene. Huh, no I didn't know that. Is it just like sheer luck that you have to spawn it? Because I haven't seen it at all, and I've spent quite a few hours just in this field. Pa, right on the head. Okay, cool. Alright, there's some more over there. I'm pretty sure you get Ghastly early on, too, which Haunter is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. So we have, hang on one second. Oh, there we go. So, first, hi, and I should hope that I'm familiar. I've been with Nova Circuit for about a year and a half almost. Almost Sun and Moon was horrible for all the horrible battles. I didn't finish Sun and Moon. I got a little bit into it. I got maybe to the second or third town, and then, I don't know, I just put it down. It didn't hold my attention like the others in the series. Sword and Shield kind of has that problem, too. I do find it fun, though. Like, I don't want to deny that it's enjoyable. But, I don't know. There's something about it. It doesn't grab my attention. Honestly, I think it might be the setting, because Sword and Shield is supposed to be set in England, I believe. And I don't know, I enjoy Pokemon regions that are kind of based on traditional Japan. But that's just me. Like, I don't know, I appreciate the paper lanterns in this world. Or in this version. And, like, the references to certain Japanese festivals. I think it's really neat. And I'm not saying you can't do that with other regions, it's just not as interesting to me. Did I catch it taking a nap? What were you doing? So, who thought my username was familiar? That was, my husband, Dickrickles. He went to bed a little bit ago. But he had thought your name was familiar. So, not totally sure luck after you accept the mission. It usually spawns on one specific spot. Alright. Maybe it's just... Damn it, Feifel. Maybe it's just, I have to keep trying in this area. I have that issue with Growlithe. Okay, you followed him first. Awesome. Very cool. Here, let me give you a follow back. Yeah, I enjoyed Sword and Shield. I just, like I said, it didn't hold me. I don't know what it is. Damn it. Sorry, I'm kind of manning everything over here. What do you like to do in your free time? I don't know, poison Bidoof. Damn. Alright, hang on. I'm having an issue with the chat. Sorry about that. I played X several times. I love the Kalos region. I never got to play X and Y. It was definitely one that I had wanted to. It just never... I didn't get a 3DS until like a few years after they had been popular. And the one that I have isn't even really mine. It's my husband's. You know. But, actually, my first introduction back to the Pokemon series was Sun and Moon, even though I really wanted to play X and Y. After we had the 3DS for a few years, I was kind of like, well, you know what? Let me just pick up a Pokemon game. It's been years since I've played it. I don't know all of the new Pokemon, so it might be, it might be fun. Whatever. I'm open. And I picked it up, and dude, it was like playing Pokemon for the first time. It was absolutely wild. Like, there was all these ones that I didn't, I didn't know. All the other, all the new characters, all the new regions. It was just fascinating to me. See, X and Y was so good. I spent hundreds of hours on those two. I specifically used my first paycheck from my first job to buy a 3DS and X. Huh! I love it. I love the dedication. And it came out like my freshman year of college, and I wasn't in the place to get it. Like I said, I don't know, it looked great to me. And the one that I really wanted to play was Omega and Alpha. Sapphire and Ruby's remakes. I can't remember which was which. Huh. I didn't realize they fly off. Okay, Drifloon's a good pun. Let's go ahead and get Drifloon. That's a good starter ghost type. I haven't played those either. I don't know, I love Sapphire and Ruby just on the sheer fact of the first game that I ever bought for myself, or like my parents got for me, was Pokemon Sapphire. It was actually one of the two. I can't remember which one I got first at this point, but because I had gotten one after the other fairly quickly. But I would just have loved to seen it remade, just because I spent many hours playing it. Wow, you've played everyone since the original Pokemon Ruby. Wow, okay. A lot of respect for that. No, that's definitely dedication. Have you caught most of them? Or have you caught all in any of the games that you've owned? Because I really made it a goal, because I had the GameCube when I was a kid. I would hook up my Game Boy to the GameCube, and I would use it as, a second player, and I would trade the Pokemon back and forth that were evolution by trade only. So what I would do is I would evolve them, I would share them to all my other files so I could get the Pokédex a bit more completed, But I don't know, Oh, damn it. That's right, normal doesn't affect ghosts. Damn it. Come on, Ricky. Nah, I never completed a dex. I was more of a breeder shiny hunter. Yeah, definitely a lot of respect to you if you could do the shiny hunting. I tried it a few times and I was just like, there's no way. I don't have the patience for it. But I have a lot of respect for people that can do the shiny hunting and can go for the perfect stats. I can't wrap my head around the math, so watching it's just fascinating. My parents bought me almost every one and every remake except for when I fell out of it during the Black-White era. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I fell out of it around, in my early 20s, and it wasn't something of, Pokemon or this or that. It was more of I just didn't really have the time to devote for it. A lot of things were like that, though, in my late teens and early 20s, and it kind of makes sense because it was a rough point in my life mentally that I've since recovered from. But, yeah, there's a few things like that I fell out of. Oh, you're just a Wurmple. Get out of here. See if I can catch a few more Drifloons. Let's do Xavier. He has full health right now. So X was the first one I bought by myself, and then I bought literally every one since then. Very cool. Let's do strong style. I know some of the older cartridge games. I don't know if the ones for the 3DS are if they are still making them, but the game carts for the Nintendo DS, if you have like any of those, they're worth a lot of money now because they don't make them. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were two really good remakes. I forgot to mention that. I usually forget about them. But I don't know, I enjoyed Heart Gold and Soul Silver quite a bit. I would breed up until perfect stats, ability for competitive play, then breed with a 4 and Ditto, so breed for shiny. From that point, would one or trade all the comp Pokemon that weren't shiny. Wow, that is really impressive. Like, is it terribly difficult to get into the breeding? Like, finding good stats to start off with? Like, how does the whole process work, actually? Like, I mean, you don't have to go into specifics about it, but I'm curious how you even get started with that. Ha! Sex was the first one. Alright, so like on my Switch, I have a specific folder just for Pokemon. I like Soul Silver. I didn't play Soul Silver, I did play Heart Gold. Because, I don't know, I enjoyed Ho-Oh. I enjoyed Lugia, but I had gotten Lugia from Gale of Darkness. I had found a way to purify him all the way. And, I was trading him between my game files and cartridges to get the Dex entry. Never cheated. I am very proud of that fact. Like, I never had the Game Shark. Soul Silver. I never paid attention to stats or competitive. Yeah, the competitive side of Pokemon is a lot deeper than I ever really expected it to be. You know, because just on... I don't know, the one thing I appreciate about Pokemon is that you can dive as deep into the series as you want. Like, you know, I went 27 years not knowing how to play the Pokemon card game, and within the past month I've been learning how to play it. You know what I mean? You know, and likewise, there's people that only have ever played, will only ever really know the Switch games, and it's interesting to me. No, it's not difficult at all. You just need a Ditto with good stats, and you need 2 breeding items. The biggest pain is the egg moves, since this can be good. I would imagine some of the egg moves that you get are pretty good. I remember in one of the Pokemon games, like the early ones, they made it a point for one of the characters to say that if you hold off on evolving certain Pokemon, they get certain moves. And those moves can be a lot more powerful than if it were evolved and performing them. I always thought that was kind of an interesting little fact. Shakes its body to generate electricity. Its stature belies its aggression. One must be patient to tame this Pokemon. Huh. Ooh, fantastic. I'm moving up in the ranks. It moves you can see battling or even breeding with Pokemon you don't want to be hunting. Let me go ahead and switch out some of these Pokemon, because I definitely want to get my Drifloon on the team right now. You know, I'm going to go with this one even though it's a bit of a lower level, because the stats seem more even across the board. Like, the attack is high on this guy over here, but it's not. It's lacking in other fields. Alright. Time to put you to rest, Mr. Chuck Testa. I'm gonna get Ponyta going too, just because there's so few fire types. Let's switch out Feifel for right now. I need name suggestions for Ponyta and Drifloon if anyone has them. Just his unnerving stare, it's hilarious, but all still fun. I couldn't see myself doing anything else past the story. Huh. Yeah, most definitely. The whole series is pretty enjoyable. Like I said, there's a lot of aspects to delve into. I mean, if you want to delve further than, you know, even just the show. Like, I forget the whole, forget Pokemon's as massive as it is. Embermane for Ponyta and Pyre for Ponyta. So let's see. I like Embermane because it kind of reminds me of some of the names in the Warrior Cat series. 11 out of 9. What do I have to do for... Alright, so we gotta just go defeat some more for Drifloon. Nyx for Drifloon. Alright, I like Nyx. Nyx, and I'll do Embermane. I haven't really been taking the name thing all that seriously for this file. But I kind of enjoy it. I used to do really serious names for all of my Pokemon. But the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, I'm gonna name you Dumpling. That was the name of the Cyndaquil I got in my first playthrough of Arceus. Its name was Dumpling. If I get Nabra, I think I'm gonna call it Paul. First task. First star. We can use heavy balls now. Hey, we're going over to the Wallflower. Yeah, I can't imagine potato mochi being anything other than starchy. Like, insanely starchy, because mochi is made from rice. And potatoes are, depending on the type of potato, very starchy. Or I think milly is the term. Wait, Dumpling would be such a good name for that one fat fighting type from Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, Torchic. Yeah, Torchic is a fat little fuck. Trico, but Mudkip. Mudkip was my absolute fucking favorite starter. Trico was like a really close second, but I adore Mudkips. Their stupid face is adorable. I was so confused first playthrough because I named myself Wallflower and I was like, wait, why is it named after me? I did love Mudkip. I don't know, its stupid face is adorable. Totodile too. Totodile was one of my absolute favorites. Like, and to this day I still name every Totodile that I get in the game Toto. Not Torchic. Fuck with its name. Oh, Makuhita. Yeah, yeah, okay. I thought you meant fighting type because Torchic goes on to get a fighting subtype. Alright, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, Makuhita is a fat little fuck. I'm pretty sure it's in this game too, but I might name it Cartman because he kind of looks like Eric Cartman from South Park. Yeah, Makuhita is yeah, I know the one you're talking about now. Alright, that's a guy that wants the Torchic, or not the Torchic, my Wurmple. Like I said, I'm holding off until I can get a alpha Wurmple. I'm actually gonna call yours Dumpling from now on. I'd love it. Absolutely love it. That pine's not bad looking. I think I'll go with... I'm gonna go with the pine. Let's get some shoes that don't look I have my feet and 2 loaves of bread. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure. Wait, why can't I... Why can't I put that on? I haven't seen the clothes for the guy characters in this game. I've seen... I always appreciate how they put the backpack on the guy characters, though. Like, it's always a satchel or something. Or, like, a full backpack. Oh, it's because my hair is like it is. Okay. Gotcha. I kind of like this outfit. It looks like I'm a like a washing maid or something, but, you know. New look, new me. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought the... Okay, I thought I could remove the hat. Oh, I like the braids, but I'm gonna go with curled. There we go. I thought later on she can offer you to change your eye color. Because I know you can change it. Maybe you can just change it once you're changing your outfit. Alright, I'm gonna put on my goddamn hat now. Hey, lady. There we go. I look like I'm in a Miyazaki film. Alright, we're gonna get Drifloon kind of set up. We gotta name him. Let's... Should I change my mind? I don't like the hat. There we go. Alright, so you're gonna be Nyx. And you're gonna be Embermane. Oop. There we go. We got Nyx, Xavier, Embermane, Stenaphany, Glitch, Ricky, and Nyx. A good mix of names. Yeah. I only thought of Embermane because it has the mane of Ember. A wise fellow. You are a wise fellow. It indeed does have an Ember mane. We could, alternatively call it Ember tail. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Oh, electric rat. It's a boy Pikachu specifically. Its tail doesn't have that little dip in it. What's everyone's opinion on the regional variants of Pokemon? I personally like it. I feel it's kind of a lazy way to keep to get out of making new Pokemon, but they don't need to make new Pokemon at this point. I don't know, I like it because it would make sense, Pikachu would look different if it was in a different region and surfing all the time. Because I'm pretty sure the Alola version is a surfing Pikachu. Embertail doesn't sound like a name at the same time. Alright, I got... Oh, I should have... Shit. Fuck, I forgot about that flying subtype. Damn it. I'm gonna go with Stenaphany. The concept is nice. A lot don't look good. Like, I was so disappointed when I saw Meowth for Sword and Shield. Like, I was pissed. I'm like, okay, it's still, Meowth looks ugly as fuck. Maybe Persian's gonna look cool, because, it's a steel type. They had the opportunity to make Persian look good. And they didn't. They just made it an uglier Meowth. It looks no different. Like, the Alola Meowth, whatever, it's not my cup of tea. I do think it's kind of ugly, but I mean, at least it looks somewhat, if I look at it and go, oh, yeah, I can see how that's Meowth. The Sword and Shield one is fucking awful. Like, I was genuinely upset when I saw that Meowth had a steel variant. Oh. I should have. Shit, that's a nice out of context quote, yeah. One of the regional Meowths just looks like it should have been shiny Meowth. You're talking about Alola Meowth? Because that's just has a fat face and is purple. And I saw it and I'm kind of like, this feels lazy. And Persian looks the same, except it's purple and has a fat face too. Captain Zizu. I'm pretty sure she's one of the ancestors of the Elite Four. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's, just a fat-faced purple Meowth. And the whole gimmick behind it is that it's just Meowth that got really spoiled once it came to the island. And it's, it got too good for the place, essentially. The new Pokemon Wiglet, that's no way apparently related to Diglett. Is it not related to Diglett? I thought it was a variant of Diglett. I saw it, and I thought it was a joke the first time that I saw it. I was like, there's no way. I thought it was somebody's shitty fanfiction. Like, and then I saw, like, actual footage of it, and I'm like, oh my god. That's terrible. I'll take 10. It's not related at all. Huh. That just... Huh. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. You know, you look at it and you would go, oh, yeah, regional variant, but I guess not. So I wonder what the typing is going to be then. I'm looking at it and I would almost say water. If nothing else, like it has a water subtype. I don't know why I have that feeling, but it... Not even a subspecies, not even an evolution, or not a regional. Huh. Well, in that case, I wish they would have made it more nematode-like, because it, looks too much like Diglett for it not to be related to it. Yeah, I can see, like, a water ground type. Usually the color scheme that they use with a lot of white Pokemon is, either ice or water. Yeah, I feel like they should have gone at least tried to make it a bit more differentiated from Diglett. If it's not even going to be like a subtype or regional variant. Fuck you, Volo. Your descendants are god awful. I still haven't been able to get the Elite Four in Shining Pearl. Like, I keep getting my ass beat by Cynthia. The damn sperm eels even has the same fate as Diglett. See, let's try to get Nyx up a little bit in level. And try to control the rampant Bidoof population. Wait, I've just realized if I get Wiglet, I'm calling it sperm eel. If I can. I love it. See, I didn't even think it looked like a sperm at first. I thought it kind of looked like a tapeworm. And somehow it's more comforting that it's a sperm because, I don't know, the idea of a Pokemon that's based on a giant tapeworm is, more off-putting to me. What's this over here? An apricorn. Yeah, purely on it's still an off-putting color. I mean, they made it like a bone white. And it's not the best looking. Oh, jeez. A Drifloon is a good Pokemon if you can get it leveled up. Oh, sweet, we can get Geodude at this point. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Geodude's passed. I love that you can get revives right from the beginning of the game. I don't know, the crafting was a really good decision in this game. Goddamn right, I'm a first star. Dumpling would be a good name for Munchlax. I'm looking at it. And it does kind of look plump. I do feel confident. So if they were raised together, like siblings, this is assuming she's 17 or 18 years old, shouldn't it be a Snorlax by now? Like, I mean, she's been battling with this thing. Yeah, Dumpling would also work for them. I just think Makuhita is more Asian looking. Can I say that? I mean, I'm not judging y'all on it. But I completely get what you mean because he doesn't have pupils, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure they just drew him, like, with... Like, they made him smiling, right? It's okay, you know. Pokemon's a Japanese company. They can make him look as like that as they want. Alright, come on, Embermane. His evolution doesn't look any better. I mean, it looks, you know, it's just a play off of a sumo wrestler. Well, it's more so that sumos are Asian and Makuhita is based on sumo. Yeah, exactly. But still doesn't help that he doesn't have pupils. It doesn't, kind of looks a little funny. But I get what you mean. It's like when they came out with Jinx originally. Because Jinx had a completely black face and then they changed it to like the dark purple, I'm pretty sure. So I thought it was fair to say, but with race conversations being what they are is always a risk. Yeah, I understand 100%. It's a touchy subject nowadays, especially with everything that's going on in the world. My Jesus phone is beeping. So what year is this supposed to take place in? Because I want to say 1800s. Like, I want to say this is mid-1800s. Yeah, I'm glad I'm old enough to remember original Jinx. Yeah. You know, I kind of remember original Jinx. Like, it was one of the things that I remember the fuss that was surrounding it, you know? At the same time, you know, Jinx is based off of a yokai. I believe that's the Japanese spirit. So at a certain point, you have to wonder how much of it is just representation of culture. Heck, I still remember watching the band episodes before they were banned. See, I don't remember catching them just because I never caught them on when they came on TV. But that is really neat. I'm glad with the advance of the internet nowadays and people, you know, keeping recordings and things of that nature. I'm glad that it's something that isn't completely forgotten. You know what I mean? That, yeah, there's the censored version out there, but damn it. You have the opportunity to watch the uncensored version. Really, it's, in my opinion, it's a lot of fuss over nothing. Except for Electric Porygon, you can't have a show that's going around causing seizures. I caught the Polygon one and the Tentacle one. The Porygon one, I don't think I ever caught the original. I'm pretty sure every version of the episode that I saw was the edited version. But, the rest of the episodes, personally, I don't see the issue with it, Oh, that's right, I don't have Chuck Testa with me. I didn't realize the Starly flew off like that. Yeah, the electric... Like I said, I didn't catch that one, the electric Porygon. Let me try to catch this one, actually. Woo! Cricketot's not a favorite, but we gotta fill out that dex. Gotta catch most. It'll be nice to get Geodude, though. Because I don't think we have a rock type. Pretty sure, yeah, I have 3 berries on me already. Yes, Cricketune sounds awful in the game. Yeah, I don't know, the Pokemon that came out in this generation in Diamond and Pearl, I don't know, they didn't really impress me. And Cricketune is definitely one that is grating to the ears. It does sound like a purge siren. Yeah. It's real eerie. I appreciate that the Pokemon Company took the time to replace Eevee and Pikachu's cries from them reciting their name back to the original, sound that they used to make. Let me see. Do I have yeah. Well, I can't do the cry for it. Huh. But yeah, and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I know they replaced Pikachu's cry with Pikachu saying its name. Eevee, the same thing. And I know for Arceus they changed it back to the regular cry. Which is funny, because Cricket's arms look like lethal blades. Yeah, it does. They're just trying to sing you a song. Just a sweet, melodic melody. call this Geodude Bertha. If I can catch her. Woo! Oh, okay, we have to use leafage some more. So I might as well get some XP. So it's probably a war crime since they look at you every time they make that noise. It looks like they're sharpening their blades. I would love to see someone write a fan fiction about that. Like set it in the time of Pokemon Arceus. Because, I mean, the Pokemon already want to kill these people. You know, they're not tame by any means. Hey, kitty cat. So, I mean, that's a plausible thing that they are sharpening their arms to, maul the townspeople. Get out of my way! There we go. Hurrah. Oh god, don't. My mind is messed up enough to write. to write about that, but I don't think my writing skills are good enough. You know, I believe in you. Writing is an art. There's no right way to do it. I mean, there is, but you know. If you want to be technical about it. There's a fan fiction, if you all are so inclined, if you guys like King of the Hill. And I can't remember the exact name of it, but just type in King of the Hill, Bill murders the Hill family. And it's this fan fiction that someone wrote, and it is fucking awful. Oh, there's Cricketoon. But yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, it is totally plausible to write a fan fiction where Cricketoon is, you know, a bloodthirsty war criminal. Because they frenzy... they frenzy like this, right? So there's, you know... Yeah. We gotta go put this war criminal down. It's the chieftain! Yeah, there's no way that this thing hasn't mauled the villagers to death. I refuse to believe anything else other than that. Come on, Embermane. I'll sacrifice you to this god. Oh my lord! Look at the size difference. Holy hell. Or is that just a small Ponyta? It really does sound like the Purge sirens, dude. I can't unhear that. That's great. Holy shit, that Ponyta's tiny. It's filled with rage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Ugh. It's the sound nightmares are made of. Man, I didn't realize how tiny the Ponyta was. Because it seems like this Drifloon's bigger than the Ponyta at this point. Jesus. Good job, Nyx. Ooh, very good. We're gonna have a... Don't you bite me. Jesus. We're gonna have an evolution. You think it's just because he's an alpha? Because I know that they do have smaller Pokemon in the game, too. It's the Great Wire Deer, Charlie Brown. How do you know he likes you? Well, he's gonna try to kill you. Yeah, definitely dwarf the size of that Ponyta. I swear Rei is more useless in this game than Sakura is in Naruto. Yeah, but he doesn't complain as much, so I guess that's a bonus. Real clever, the Heights camp. Ooh. Speaking of heights, and this is a terrible segue, but I can't wait for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, he does do nothing. Not great, but so far okay. What do you mean he complains all the time about ducking or not being good at battling? Or not being good with Pokemon? I don't know, I guess after a certain point I tune him out. I mean, he's no more useless than some of the other rivals that you get throughout the game. Although I don't necessarily know how it is when Rei is the female version. I think he has the same name. I think her name is Rei too. The fact I had to tune him out does speak volumes, yeah. A lot of the time, if I'm streaming from the beginning of a game, I just kind of tune them out. Yeah, but now that you mention it, he is super bitchy. Huh. Wonder why the shoes are up to dry like that. Appreciate I don't have to change into the Survey Corps outfit. It's a nice touch. Or it's a nice exclusion from the game that they're not like, change into your Survey Corps outfit before you go see the commander. – 100% worse than Sakura. At least Sakura is somewhat pretty. At some point I want to stream Detroit Become Human because I appreciate the story of Detroit Become Human. But it's just so freaking serious that I can't really dive into it. It's just... I love the game, but it's too serious. It's part of the reason I've been enjoying doing these Pokemon playthroughs and the Far Cry Primal ones. She does look younger than the main character. And Pokemon always kind of makes the characters look ambiguous with their age. Because Ash is supposed to be 10 years old, but I mean, he looks like... I don't know, they drew him like he was 13 or 14. So all the characters in the series seem kind of... like their age... Not slide's the right word. But it's more up to interpretation. Which I guess is kind of cool because it gives the series such a wide appeal. Like, you know what I mean? Despite having the oldest sounding name in the game. Yeah. Arida. The those are IR names definitely sound a bit archaic. I appreciate Drifloom's Pokédex entry because I think it's... The first one that came out was basically how they kidnap small children. And then they had to edit the entry to basically be like, you know, they try to kidnap small children, but they're too lightweight that they, you know, end up being toy balloons. Oh, it is that woman. Come here, you. A bit. Why not just call her Linda? I don't know, Linda's not a bad name. It's not great. Like, I wouldn't name my dog Linda. But I might name, you know, a Pokemon that I keep in the daycare Linda. You know, one that you never use. Okay, so we have a Geodude for her. Ativan. His name sounds dangerously close to the drug Ativan. That is right. There was a Dex entry where it's like it doesn't go after fat children. I love the ghost Pokemon for that reason alone, that they have kind of screwy Dex entries. Like Bandette, is that how it's pronounced? It's spelled Bandettete. Bandette, I'm pretty sure is what that's called. It's a Pokemon that's like the stuffed animal of a rich kid that died in like a terrible accident. Like, Ghastly is like 98% toxic gas that if you are even near it or breathe it in, God forbid, it will kill you. You know, Haunter paralyzes people with its tongue. But because it wants to have fun, it, licks strangers. Yeah, she does have an old woman's name. Yes, it was a discarded toy. I'm thinking of, I might be thinking of another one. Litwick and Gengar are some of the scariest. I can't remember what Litwick's entry is, but I remember enjoying using Litwick in battle. That's a Pokemon they didn't really include in a lot of the generations that they released. I'm making you realize so much stuff about the game that you'll never unsee. Yeah, definitely. It's like I said, there's a lot of depth to Pokemon that you could spend years and years just enjoying the series, and you don't realize how much deeper you can dive. I accept. I wish they would remake Pokemon Emerald. I feel like that's a game that doesn't get a lot of love. Like I've said it before, I would love to see a Pokemon Legends Rayquaza. I'm thinking about it, though. The last few games didn't have a titular third that came after the two that were released. Because Diamond and Pearl had Platinum, Ruby and Sapphire had Emerald, Pokemon Red and Blue had Pokemon Green in Japan. I guess you could call Pokemon Yellow would fall in that category, but Silver and Gold had Crystal. That was their third. They kind of did away with that. I'm just realizing that now. Because there's nothing that comes after Sword and Shield. There's no third. There's nothing that really comes after X and Y. So Litwick will slowly drain your life energy to make its flame bigger and brighter, so if one flame gets bigger around you, your time is near. Oh god, that is terrible. Problem is Emerald kind of got some post-story stuff in Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Okay, huh. But still, I feel like it could have been worthy of its standalone title. I'm just saying that I haven't really noticed that third game to come out after like the main two that they release. Like I said, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there was no third there. I know, I kind of missed that third game to tie the two stories together. Gengar will hang around dying people in the hospital. I believe my memory is hazy on that one. I don't know, I love Gengar. Like, I'm not gonna deny that that's creepy as hell. But he's just portrayed so goofy nowadays that it is hard to take him seriously. You know. But, you know, I say that fully knowing that they openly kill Ash in the first season. Like, they push him off of a staircase. Or, like, down the stairs or something like that. You know, they basically break his back. And they just, you know... And it's just for fun, because they just want someone to hang out with. Dusknar is scary too, and that one tree ghost. I know the tree ghost that you're talking about, the one in Sword and Shield, I believe. I just recently actually caught that one. And so I don't really remember the dex entry for that one. I enjoyed the design for it, though. I wasn't crazy about Dusknoir's design. I enjoyed Duskull's design. But I don't think I ever kept one really long enough to level it up all the way. Which is a shame because it's a powerful Pokemon. Alright, let's see. Oh, this jackass. Alright. It's good to have space, I suppose. So, because the first evolution is a child that got lost in the woods and died, but then the evolution will go on to trap more in the woods, creating a never-ending cycle. Dusknoir leads children to what is essentially the Pokemon equivalent to hell. Oh, that... Huh. I love this series. Oh. In The Legend of Zelda, the Skull Kids in the Lost Woods do the exact same thing. Like, they're eventually lost for so long that they become Skull Kids, and then they spend their time, I believe, luring other kids into the woods. Like, they don't mean to. I think they're just kind of having fun, but Nintendo enjoys that little... Why is my controller acting up? Nintendo enjoys that trope of the lost child becoming a creature. So we have ghost types that steal children and bugs that commit war crimes. I know. What a world they live in. And they gotta worry about, you know, if they're going on a nice hike with their family, you know, getting attacked by Geodudes. God forbid they get attacked by a Scyther. That thing is, you know, 80% weapons. Yeah, you know, the Pokemon world is just full of awful things. Let's see. I don't have enough berries, goodness. We just let 10-year-olds apparently have them. It's not only that they let 10-year-olds have them, they mandate that 10-year-olds have them. Like, oh, you're 10? Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and handle war criminals. Yeah. They not only let you, they openly encourage you. It'll be interesting to see what Pokemon Scarlet and Violet do as far as, like, utilizing the people going to school to learn how to battle with Pokemon. Like, I appreciate learning about how... I like hearing how they explain that aspect of Pokemon. Like, the people that go to school to study how to battle with them. Versus, like, backyard dogfights. It sounds like a certain country in guns. Hope that's not too far. No, that's home. That's not far at all. Scrounge not from the forage of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. So this guy wants to buy some mushrooms off of me. Let's see, I think I'm gonna try to get to the Great Weird Deer, and then I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up in just a little bit and see if I can send y'all on a raid afterwards. Okay, let's see. Let's burn this thing. There we go. Magikarp has some nice dex entries too, like being able to jump literal mountains only for it to splash to yet again do nothing. Yeah, Magikarp, I don't know, I always feel so bad for Magikarp. Maybe it's the fact that it looks so stupid that I can't help but feel bad for it. But yeah, Magikarp, Slowpoke too had some good entries. And Pokemon did a good job of covering up the fact that it was just a casual thing that they basically clubbed Slowpoke to death for their tail. Like, now I think they make Slowpoke regenerate their tail. That's their special power. So it doesn't hurt the Slowpoke, but it used to be that, you broke its tail off and, it slowly died. I'll try to beat up a few more Kricketot. That's right, we have an evolution. Stananthony. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be Dustox. I always forget which is gonna be which. Yeah. I enjoyed Dustox. The design is god-awful, but Dustox is a good Pokemon to have. Now that we have a... Like having Magikarp learn Hydro Pump, just the picture of a fish that's using the strongest water move is funny to me. Yeah, exactly. It's... I don't know, there's something about how they designed them that's just so endearing. And, Gyarados is badass looking, so it's, win-win. He caught the Starly unawares. Caught him sleeping on the job. Yeah, Dustox isn't a bad Pokemon to have. A lot of the bug types that I've found, if you start with them early on in the game, they are pretty well rounded for your team. Like, they know pretty diverse moves. And, they usually have pretty good stats. I still find it weird to this day we only have one elephant Pokemon. I think we've gotten more elephant Pokemon. Because there's a Pokemon called Copper Raja. And there's Doniphan and Phanpy. I know from the Johto region. But Copper Raja is pretty much an elephant. I would like to see more Pokemon based on bulls and bisons. I appreciate the designs that are based more on other animals. Now you're talking about Pokemon I don't know. Yeah, Copper Raja is one of the newer ones. I don't know if it came out in Sword or Shield. It might have come out in Sun and Moon, I think. It's definitely a newer generation one. Let me see if I can find it. Because it's definitely... Oh, god damn it, Ricky. I might as well go ahead and do Embermane. Yeah, Copper Raja is, let me see. Yeah, there's Copper Raja. Yeah, are all the psychic Pokemon based on humans? Oh shit, you have full health. Damn it, I was not paying attention. Damn. Like for the typing. Huh. I really don't have anything good. Get away from me. Get away from me. There we go. Okay. I know Abra and Abra's evolutionary line is based on a certain magician. I know it's either a magician or it's Kadabra's based on a magician, but Alakazam is based off of this story that they made up of a boy becoming a Pokemon in his dreams, and then it happens in real life too. Because they're weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost. Yeah. I learned that, like, only recently, that they're weak to, like, the common fears. And that would have helped me so much as a kid to know that. Alright. Alright, let's see. So, I feel like this is a good stopping point, everyone. So, if you, let me see. Get ready for that. So if you guys are so inclined, you can check out the Denkinasu YouTube channel. And You can check me out on Dickrickles' channel on Twitch and on YouTube. If you are so inclined, you can check out my Twitter in the About section of Twitch and the Discord as well. I appreciate you guys for dropping in. It's been a wonderful stream. But we are going to send you over to Damp Foxes now. They're a wonderful Twitch streamer. Alright, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day.